Welcome to Property Care. Today we are going to discuss about the FEMA regulations, Foreign Exchange Management Act. So this is the main topic today. There's an NRI. How do they legally invest in India? Last week I put the video about mistake. What are all the NRIs making mistake in India when they invest into properties in India? It is important to know every NRI. This is the legal route to invest in India. So what is this act is all about? And to understand the basics of this act, and I'm giving one simple example which matches to the FEMA Act. FEMA rules for NRI property investment in India. So as an NRI, they live in any countries around the world and they want to invest in India. So this is the main requirement, and what are all the things they need to follow when they invest in India, so that the investment will be legally compliant. It is not only the investing, and some people they want to take back the money back to their country, so the exit strategy. So that also very important when we try to invest into property. How do we exit it, and how do we take my money back to my living country, India? See, I do property management for last 12 years, and I do selling, and I have a lot of NRI customers and who want to invest in India. I supported them, and the NRIs, they sold properties here. I helped them to sell it. It is an end-to-end service I provided. That category I'm going to discuss is residential, commercial, and industrial property. And target audience are overseas investors, NRI, OCI, people of Indian origin. So this is they're born and brought up there, and parents are originally from India. And the remote investors, they live in abroad and they want to invest in India. So the idea shared here for information and education purpose only. More details need to have a proper due diligence and legal approval, and make sure that you are compliant to the law. So FEMA 1999. Why is this? What is this all about? So what are all the key objectives? So to promote the cross-border FDI, foreign direct investment, and portfolio and property investment. Portfolio is stocks, bonds, paper assets. So that is called portfolio investment and property investments. This is the main objective the FEMA takes care. So manage inflow and outflow of foreign currency in India. So what are all the money coming from abroad? What is that money going out of India? So that is this FEMA Act takes care. Maintain stability. India maintains certain foreign currency reserve. That is also one of the main objective of FEMA Act. So what are all the highlights of the FEMA Act for an NRI, OCI, and PIO? So it allows to buy residential and commercial property, not an agriculture property. As per the law, the NRI not supposed to purchase an agriculture land. So down payment and EMI should be routed through NRE, non-resident external. This is where the dollars can be kept and it can be used to purchase property in India. And non-resident ordinary. So this is where the rent collections, any property NRI wanted to rent it out and they keep the money here. FCNR, foreign currency non-resident. So this is the non-resident Indians, they want to keep their currency in this account in Indian bank. So they earn the interest from that, like FD, they earn the interest from that, and it is a tax-free because they retain the currency in their country currency, so that money can be utilized for purchasing the property. And there is no cash is allowed and no foreign currency can be given and purchase the property. The rental income, if any property, they rent it out and it will be taxed at 30% on the total rental income. So it is basically TDS has to be deducted 30%. And if they want to sell it, long-term capital gain, which is 20% will be charged on the property they buy it. And short-term, if they are selling within 2 years, it will be 30% tax will be charged. The joint ownership possible with another NRI. So if they want to buy a villa and they can join wife also, together they can buy as an NRI and invest in any Indian resident property or a commercial property. RERA compliant property. So this is mainly they want to look at it. The project has to be approved by RERA. So this is a real estate regulatory authority so that it will be legally compliant. So any legal issues, suppose if the builder is not able to build it or complete the project on time, the sale proceeds, which is the repatriating the sale amount up to two properties if purchased through NR non-resident account, like this account. They should use this account to purchase a property, and those property investment you can sell it and take back the same route to the living country, so that it will be legally compliant and you don't need to pay tax on the living country. So one tax payment has to be done in India, and when you take back the money to your country, you don't need to pay any tax there, so that you can avoid double taxation. And there is a law also there, and double taxation avoidance agreement. I put a separate video. Please watch further to understand better and invest it accordingly. And $1 million if inherited property per financial year. One financial year you can take back to your country up to $1 million. So that is the as per the FEMA Act. So I'm sharing an example story so that they understand it and resonate with this particular case. Senthil planned to purchase a 3 BHK villa for parents living at a 4 crore price with a 3 crore of loan with his own earned US dollar in Bengaluru from US. So the Senthil is living in US and NRI, and he want to invest in a villa worth of 4 crores. And he is investing this 1 crore with his own savings of dollar, and 3 crores he is investing from the bank loan. So this is the example case where for this case, how does that FEMA Act is applying for this case? So that is what I am discussing here. And first case is, it is allowed to buy residential and commercial property. So in this case, he is passed. It's a residential approved property, a villa he is purchasing, so that in the category, first category is passed. So there is no issue. He can go ahead and choose the villa and invest it here. Second is, he is making the down payment from his NRE non-resident external account. So through his dollar savings account, he is paying to the builder, which is NRE account, and he is paying that 1 crore of down payment from his NRE account, so that this is legally allowed. And suppose if he wanted to rent it out, he will be taxed at 30% TDS. See, there will be, this is only a TDS deduction, and there will be a standard deduction of 30%, and there is a slab, earning income slab. Accordingly, taxable income will be calculated, and he will be paying accordingly to the Indian government. So it's a TDS only. The balance amount can be refunded back from the income tax department. It's not that all 30% the NRI is paying to Indian government. There are standard deductions possible. 30% maintenance you can deduct from the rental income. So this is an example. Like that, they'll calculate it, and you will see a slab also. Within that slab, whichever the slab applicable, accordingly the tax percentage will be calculated. So here he is buying his own name as an NRI name only he is buying. So he is not going with a joint ownership. Suppose if his wife also can join, with both an NRI. And next one is the RERA compliant property. So he is buying a RERA compliant. The Purva is a leading builder, and he is putting a villa project, which is RERA approved project. So he is choosing a villa from that project. So he is a compliant legally for a property also. So in this way, he is achieving this, and there is no issue. Suppose after 5 years, he want to sell it. So this is the long-term capital gains of 20% applies. And short-term, if within 2 years, if he is trying to sell, he will be paying 30% tax. And the repatriating the sale amount up to two properties if purchased through NR non-resident account. Yes, he is buying through this account, so he can repatriate the sale amount back to his country without any problem. So this is the how you should buy a property in India. If it is not like this, there may be some issues on legal perspective and tax issues may pop up. So be alert on these things so that you can invest it properly legally. So we have a team also. We can help you on legal aspect and the tax perspective. So if any questions or any help required, please connect with us. We can help you. So there are key documents also should be considered, like power of attorney also one, and here sale agreement. Power of attorney holder can sign the sale agreement so that NRI's job is slightly reduced. And the loan document can be signed, KYC and income friend certificates, TDS tax deducted at source. So there is TDS also has to be deducted before going to the registration. Stamp duty also has to be considered when we invest in such villa. So this is a set of videos I put it, and it has residential, commercial, industrial, and agricultural properties, very useful ones. And there is a double taxation avoidance agreement and rental properties management. I put set of videos. Please watch for that more details. This is our vision, mission, what and all we do, and core values, real estate services, buy, sell, rent, and franchisee model. We are planning to expand our business. So this gives a high level idea of what we do. So there are a set of services we offer, and this is a service catalog at a high level and self-explanatory. If you need more details, please connect with us. We can help you. And this is the book I'm writing mainly for traveling guys who want to invest here, sitting in a remote place. So like the topics we discussed, I'm capturing here. It will be helpful, and I'm going to release this soon. And we have set up requirements on the resources. And if anybody matches these criteria, please watch for a business partner playlist where I captured independent videos with a clear understanding. And if anyone matching these skills, please connect with us. We can work collaboratively for a win-win deal. If you have any specific requirement, please post your requirement and property in our portal. If you like this video, please give thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell icon. And comment if you have any help required. And share it with friends and family, those who are planning to invest here, so that they understand the legal route and invest it accordingly. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.